Chapter 38. What's the matter? Are you going to check up on me from now on, Miss Quillen? Emmanuel casually joked. After all, Mackenzie had never asked him where he had gone in the past. Mackenzie clenched her fists involuntarily, but she released them the next moment and said with a grim smile, "I don't have time to check on you. I just wanted to let you know that you are not permitted to return home after 11 in the future, even if you are dating another woman. Otherwise, just don't come back. Understand?" Emmanuel found it odd as he nodded. Why do I keep feeling that she meant something else? But I didn't go out with any woman tonight. Mackenzie felt even more upset when she saw that he made an excuse to avoid answering her question. It looks like this man is truly hiding something from me. Sure enough, men are trash. They are primitive animals that can't control their lower body. However, after having the thought, she felt that it was not right. Although he's having an emotional affair, he hasn't done so physically, so he's not considered a failure to control his lower body. Even if I wish to expose him in front of Grandpa, I don't have any evidence at the moment. Ding. Ding. Just then, Mackenzie received a few messages on her phone. She assumed it was for work, so she took out her phone without any hesitation. Only after unlocking the phone screen did she realize that they were images sent by her sister. All of them were photos of Emmanuel and Rosalind chatting and acting intimate at the banquet earlier that night. Emmanuel glanced at the photos inadvertently and immediately froze. It took a while before he spoke. "Didn't you say you don't care who I was dating? But you sent someone to follow me and take pictures." Mackenzie lifted her head and looked into his eyes. To her surprise, she did not know how to explain it. "I didn't arrange this," she responded after a long while. However, after explaining, she felt that something was wrong again. An icy glint shone in her beautiful eyes, and her embarrassment turned into anger. "How do you act so intimate with another woman after getting married? Why can't I? That's the woman I love the most. What's wrong with me attending the banquet with her?" Emmanuel asked, sounding amused. Mackenzie had the urge to kick him viciously away at that moment. One truly can't judge a book by its cover. He looks gentlemanly, yet he's actually so shameless. I can't believe he said that he loved another woman the most in front of his legal wife. Actually, it doesn't matter if you arranged it. When Emmanuel saw Mackenzie was truly enraged, he only smiled and said frankly, "However, please send a more professional detective the next time. This one only takes pictures and videos of me and my sister. What a waste of phone memory." "Your sister?" Mackenzie was taken aback. She suddenly felt a little embarrassed. "My sister misunderstood and went to spy on my husband, but she ended up making a fool of herself by taking intimate photos of my husband and his sister. And I just got angry about it. That's right. Her name is Emmanuel Lowe. Would you like to see her ID card?" As Emmanuel said that, he unlocked his phone, which contained the electronic copy of his sister's ID card. How boring. Mackenzie did not look at it and turned around, for wanting to slip away. That topic had embarrassed her too much. Who am I? The indifferent CEO of Terrence Group, a woman who is publicly acknowledged to have misandry. If the news of tonight's incident spreads, it can surely scare someone to death. By the way, Miss Quillen, are you related to the wealthiest family in Yeringham, the Quillen family? Mackenzie wanted to leave, but Emmanuel interrupted her by asking that question. "I must find out the truth." She glanced back over her shoulder but did not speak. This woman is stunning, especially in an evening gown tonight. A simple glance at her back is already breathtakingly beautiful. If it was captured on film, it would be a stunning blockbuster that would undoubtedly make countless hearts flutter when shown on the big screen. Emmanuel forced himself to look calm and continued, "My sister and I went to the banquet tonight, and I heard that the eldest daughter of the wealthiest family, the Quillen family, was also there. Doesn't Terrence Group belong to the Quillen family? You share the same surname, so could you be related to her?" Mackenzie found it oddly amusing. "I can't believe he hasn't figured out my identity. That's strange. Why do I have a sense of accomplishment? It's like playing a high-level werewolf game where one gets a thrill from successfully hiding one's identity and securing the final victory. Of course we are related." "Really? What kind of relation?" "She's my boss." It was Emmanuel's turn to be stunned. For some reason, Mackenzie felt proud of herself. "I finally get to trick him back. We're even now." However, he suddenly let out a sigh. "Thank goodness you're not from that family," he said. "You don't want me to be the richest man's daughter?" It was Mackenzie's turn to be curious. He doesn't want his wife to be rich? Is it a deliberate disguise? "Of course, I don't," Emmanuel said sincerely. "I already feel pressured when I get along with you now." "Oh? You feel pressured?" Mackenzie was intrigued and wanted to know how he felt when he was with her. Yes, men will surely feel pressured if they earn less than women. Emmanuel replied honestly. If you're also the richest man's daughter, I may be more cautious when getting along with you in the future. Fortunately, the gap between us is not that big, and if I work hard, I might still be able to catch up with you. Pfft. Mackenzie could not resist chuckling. Oh my. This man with an annual salary of $80,000 said he wants to catch up with me. What are you laughing at? Emmanuel felt that her smile was humiliating to him. I'm not looking down on you, so please do your best. After saying that casually with a chuckle, Mackenzie turned and left the hall. It would be 11 o'clock soon, and she must take a bath and rest before that. She must not disrupt her schedule. However, she could still hear Emmanuel talking behind her. I know you're not the eldest daughter of the Quillen family. People say that she's a lesbian. Besides, if she's so rich but remains single at the age of 27, she must be ugly. You bastard. Mackenzie clenched her fists discreetly. I can't believe he thinks that I'm ugly. Sure enough, he's not that bright. Emmanuel could not help but frown and ask when he saw Mackenzie turning around and heading straight into the bathroom, Are you going to take a bath? Obviously. Mackenzie's frosty voice rang out from the bathroom. Why would I enter the bathroom if not to take a bath? To eat? I don't believe you brought any clothes. Do you intend to wear the same clothes, or do you intend to walk out naked? After his kind reminder, the bathroom door opened again in 2 seconds, and she walked out with a murderous look on her face. In the past, she was too used to going into the bathroom to take a shower without bringing her clothes, and she would come out with just a towel draped on her after her bath. The night Emmanuel went to the paradise, she still did that. However, she forgot that he was at home that night. By the way, what do you do with your changed clothes? Emmanuel took the opportunity to ask, since he had not seen her drying her clothes in the past few days, let alone changing her clothes. What are you trying to do? Mackenzie just happened to be leaving the room with clean clothes, so she could not help but be wary when she heard his question. She heard that many men like to take women's change of clothes, especially undergarments. This man can't be setting his sights on my change of clothes to do something funny, can he?